I mean, I absolutely love that question, because sometimes we think about authenticity as a destination. As long as you're growing and you're developing and you're shifting and you're moving, you're transitioning, how you experience yourself is always going to shift as well, you know? So authenticity is not like this destination, it's a process. We're always transitioning, we're always finding ourselves, you know, if you look at being a little girl to being an adult, you know, being a little girl, maybe what was authentic to you. I mean, and for example, I've had that kind of feedback that I'm much more reserved now as an adult, whereas as a child, I was all over the place, you know? And I'm wondering, why was I all over the place? Because that's so not me now, right? But that was me then, you know, when I was being genuine, I wasn't trying something, because 4-year-olds are typically not out there trying to, I don't know, they're just being themselves, they're being whoever they are, you know? So it is going to change. We are going to shift. We are going to transition. And it's just about finding that, you know, those questions, and they do sound like a lot, like, who am I? Why am I here? What am I doing here? How am I being fulfilled? How is this serving me? Those questions are important to come back to from time to time, because then you're always kind of gauging like that level of authenticity, you know? I don't know, I've come across these people. Sometimes when our relationships end and someone is like, you've changed so much. Yeah. Yes. It's a natural progression of life. We change. We don't want to stay the same. We want to grow. And I mean, okay, fine. Obviously, there's negative change, yes. But this idea of that you have to be the same person all the time, you don't. You can change. You can be a person here and a different person somewhere else, and you can still be genuine. Maybe because Toby makes me feel comfortable being like this, whereas somebody else doesn't make me feel comfortable being like that. It doesn't mean I'm being fake. It means that for me, the thing that is a priority now is to be able to navigate this space and that space. It's not two-facedness. We're not talking about negative things like conduct and whatever. No, we're just talking about yourself when you bring yourself into different spaces. So even with time, being a certain person a certain way and presenting yourself or expressing yourself a certain way and doing something different or presenting yourself differently at a different time doesn't mean that you've shifted so much and now inauthentic. It just means that you've transitioned. And sometimes the transition can be in terms of time, and it can be a lateral transition or whatever it is. But always going back to those questions again, why am I doing this? What is it serving for me? You know, who am I looking out for? How do I want this to follow me? Will I be okay if I look back, you know, in 5 years' time? Will I be okay? Will I understand why I was that person? For me, that's what this is most about.